Well, I can't believe it's been this long. I've been living in Iloilo like 16 months, and I have never been in this neighborhood. This was such a unique, incredible neighborhood, and I'm down here to see one of my friends' brand new rental house. Brand new to him, but yeah, you'll see what I mean. But when you enter this community, this is called Ladesco community. So it's like a subdivision, but as soon as you enter, there was restaurants and nail spas and apartment buildings, and they had like a lot of services and stuff like that. And then you go through here, and it's been here quite some time, and it's very peaceful. There's a lot of green spaces here. It's really nice, but a lot of beautiful homes spread out throughout the whole place. It's really, really nice. And it's very close to Puerto Real, which is considered the most premier, most epic subdivision we have here in Iloilo City. So it's well sought after. And so you're only around the corner from that. It's a good location. And, well, here we go. I'm going to check out Stephen and Bea's house for the first time with you. So right away, look at this. There we go. There's a better angle. Now you can see. Look at this, and you can tell it's all been repainted recently, and the gate. And knock knock, do I ring this doorbell?
I'm not sure if it works.
That's okay, Steven's here.
Usually the dogs,
I don't need to do that.
They're barking already. But
oh, they're your normal doorbell. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Wow. Good.
Great. Welcome.
Thank you. So if you don't know, Steven has been on my channel multiple times, as well on lives and on the previous channel. And so Steven and Bea have been like one of our first friends here, I guess. It's been some time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we met.
Well, we met casually one time, and then we took it from there. It was a meet and greet.
That's right. It was a meet and greet.
Yeah,
that's right.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah. And what do you call this car again?
Juke. Nissan.
No. You guys have a nickname for it, don't you?
I'm not
Isn't it Beetle, or what's that transformer that's yellow?
Bumblebee.
Isn't this Bumblebee?
Yeah.
I thought so. It looks like a Bumblebee.
Yeah. It's our old faithful.
This is my first time in this neighborhood.
Really?
I've never even seen it. And it's so interesting. Like, you have a giant school over here also.
Yeah, it's actually a Chinese-run school. It's a boarding school. It's like preschool all the way through high school.
Oh, yeah.
So they're because it's so remote. There's actually boarding houses, so kids actually live on there. They have a big giant swimming pool.
What?
In fact, we're gonna send our niece there.
Yeah.
And it's just there's actually a little shortcut, so she's right there. Pretty expensive. I think it's like $72,000 a year.
Wow, that's more than Ateneo.
Yeah.
Isn't that Ateneo? Oh no, they're 80, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. I think that's if you pay all up front.
Right. Okay. Well, to give you an idea, though, so in this subdivision here, we're not that far from Puerto Real, right?
Yeah.
We have friends there together, so.
Puerto Real, in some places, they're back to back.
Oh, okay.
There's a gate dividing the two, but you know Prima and Prima School. Kids from here actually go there, so there's an access between these two.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they can walk to school there.
Yeah, and it isn't uncommon for you to have your kids learn Mandarin here as well.
Yeah.
And because it makes good for business sense that they know English and Mandarin, they cover all the bases.
Yeah. For sure. So, and that school, it has like a separate library. I mean, I was super impressed with the grounds of it. So this is one of the perks for here. We have our own coconut tree.
And a lot of coconuts.
Yeah.
I guess you haven't been harvesting.
Well, actually my housekeeper got some for us yesterday.
That's good. Well, you just moved in too.
Yeah.
Got to give you some time.
Yeah, just about a month.
And so what's the plan for the front yard? Is it going to stay like this?
No, we'll probably do something with it. There was grass, but when they did the construction, they just, zapped it all out. So.
And so to give everybody an idea, your landlord, you guys negotiated her to do quite a bit of work on the place.
Yeah, actually they did $400K renovation.
Impressive. Yeah. And how long did you have to sign to get that?
We did a 2-year lease.
A 2-year lease?
Which we would have probably, we didn't want to move here for a year, try to find another place, but our plan is to get a lot and maybe in this subdivision so we can live here for a couple years and see how it is.
Well, and that's pretty nice for the landlord because he's investing basically $20K a month almost, right, for you to move in here.
Yeah.
But then obviously the property looks nicer and the paint job looks fantastic.
Yeah, they did a lot. In fact, this was just excess paint on the front. They didn't do the sides, but they had paint from the interior, so just to spruce it up, and they did the gate. I mean, they really did a lot of work. I was happy for that.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm excited to go in this way.
Let's go. And they, you know, the landlord, they even refinished the doors. I mean, they really did a lot of work.
Here we go. Oh,
Welcome to the house.
it's so cool in here.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. You got a huge living room.
Yeah.
And usually there's like a space that's not very useful when you first walk in, right? But this is very useful. This is like a real like living room that we might be used to.
You know, it's I think the couple that built this house, because this house is like 20 years old. Let's step in the back. It's 20 years old, surprisingly, but I think the guy was from Norway or something. So the space is really nice down here. The only thing they dropped the ball off was no downstairs guest bathroom. But that's for us.
Did this come furnished or you?
No, this is all, we bought all of this. So
okay.
We've been living, almost camping out since living in Palawan.
living in boxes.
Yeah, well, not that bad, but we didn't have any nice furniture or anything because we were only supposed to be here for like maybe a year or two. But the pandemic and just falling in love with Iloilo, we decided to stay. So we didn't want to buy decent things and having to move again. So since we have one more move from here, we just started buying our, proper furniture and stuff like that. So they didn't have anything completely in here, so everything in here we bought.
Okay, so many people might not realize you lived on one of the most beautiful islands in all of the Philippines first.
Yeah.
You lived in Palawan.
Yeah, in Puerto Princesa for 2.5 years.
2.5 years. So, and did you have furniture there and everything too?
Yeah, we did. And when we moved here, because we were moving here for business, you got to move everything on a ship. So we had our car. We just decided to sell all our furniture there because the house we were moving into was actually in Puerto Real, and they had furniture they didn't want to take out, so it would have been too much. So we sold pretty much all of our furniture and came here. That's why, we just didn't acquire anything.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So
must feel good though to finally have a house like this that you don't feel temporary.
Yeah. At least 2 years, but the next one we'll be building, so
that's
it'll
fantastic.
be the way we want it, and this will give us a good idea of living here in this subdivision because we know the area.
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't live far from here before.
Yeah.
All right, so there's the living room.
All right, and we got the dining room. We have our new marble table. But you know what? The one we bought broke.
Oh wow!
It's like real marble. It's shattered in half.
Wow!
So we settled on this one. This is the only other one they had that could seat.
And this is really, really nice furniture.
Yeah. We bought these from actually. It's that place right next to where you are. That little art gallery.
Oh yes.
All of that
I don't remember
stuff.
the name of it, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. And now your kitchen. Actually, I love that. By the way, great for putting the dishes there, so you don't have to go around every single time. Literally, the guy in the end is the one.
That's my seat. So
it's your job to bring everything over.
That's not my job, but I'll sit there. It's easy access. If I have. When I prepare my breakfast, my oatmeal or something, everything's here and I can turn around.
Yeah, fantastic.
So we bought this fridge.
Wow, it's so big.
Yeah, we bought this fridge at S&R. And we had that stove. We had one like this. We sold it in Palawan. We bought another one. It's kind of falling apart, but, just like a lot of things here, but it does the job. And we have dirty sink here. Vegas coffee machine.
I can see that. It's definitely her machine.
Yeah, she makes coffee like 3 times a day. I don't know how she drinks coffee at 8 p.m.
I drink 10 times a day, so not good for anybody. Don't recommend it.
So
yeah, this is very functional. It's nice.
If you want to peek out here, we'll set up for the dogs.
All right. So right off the kitchen here, that's where the dogs are, by the way, right now. And they're very protective. See? Very anti-camera.
Why we're not worried about anybody breaking in here. So, perfect area for my housekeeper to hang up our clothes. It's like a perfect dry car. perfect drive. There's the guy.
I gave him the camera because it'll be louder.
Okay, so you can use this footage. Oh, and then we have a little storeroom here where we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's a good size storage room.
Leftover from, actually it's a maid's quarters, but I would never put a housekeeper in there.
Right.
A lot of that stuff is left over from our business, things like that. So,
Let's
right.
deal with that later. The dogs are not quite used to me just yet, so it's gonna take some time. Sorry about that, guys. I know it was quite loud.
And we have the master bedroom over there.
I love also you have great windows,
Yeah.
and I love how they're not even squared.
Yeah. So we get some light. It's always in here because it's the living area. We don't need it to be dark.
Instead of exactly, because a lot of times the homes will be built with smaller windows because it's cheaper to air condition.
Yeah.
But us in the West, we're like windows.
Yeah.
Let me see the outside.
So we can keep most of the window shut. But really during the day, we hardly ever use the AC in here because when you open all of this up, because these are two big sliding, these aren't even windows, these are all sliding doors, sliding windows. It's so breezy in here. We open up the back and the whole house, I mean, if I could take it, it's, it's livable. So this way we have the master bedroom.
Oh, wow, on the main floor.
Yeah, that was a big perk because
because look how old you are. And
Is
that what you mean?
I don't want to be going up and down steps.
Totally joking, by the way.
King bed in here.
You were in the Air Force, right?
Navy.
You were a Navy guy.
Yeah,
okay.
Navy, so I like bigger spaces than.
You know what? Yeah. You weren't in a sub, were you?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I was in aviation.
All right.
So we things we had to buy was like these closets because they didn't have, most of these old homes don't, this is only 20 years old, but they don't have closet space. So we bought those, I bought them, and then the afterthought was, will they both fit in that space? And they barely did. So we bought these closets, and then this way is like Bea's little, wife got to have a powder area.
Oh, wow. Does she ever? And this one's all built in, though?
Yeah, all of this. But these are like the original closets, which is not even enough for.
Right. But I can see why she would love this.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I'm assuming you have a CR back there?
Yep. Master CR, which I'm happy is a big CR. So.
It is enormous. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if the camera can really give you an idea, but this is that 10 feet?
For the Philippines is huge.
Yeah, is that 10 feet though? This way?
This way? No, I don't think it's 10 feet.
No, because those are what, 3?
Yeah, it's maybe
6. Yeah, I think it's almost 10 feet. I think it's because if I laid down, there would still be lots of room.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 8 feet.
Yeah.
Still, it's really, really wide.
Yeah.
This is a nice size, Stephen. Very nice.
Yeah. Considering my the one I came from, the house we were in before, literally I could sit on a toilet, I could open the front door, turn the sink on, and open the shower door from sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
It was that small. I'm not lying.
Yeah. Well, and I also have to keep in mind, even for myself, I remind myself, this is a rental. This is not, he didn't buy this. This isn't his house. He didn't build this. This is a high-end rental. This looks really great because, a lot of things are taken care of.
It's uncommon, for everybody that's trying to rent in the Philippines.
Yeah.
This is.
Well, how long did you spend looking?
Well, we had been looking for a while because we knew we wanted to move from the other place. And so it wasn't like, okay, where our lease is up. We were doing like a 3-month lease until we found something. And this came up right after Market City. We might have been in that place. Not for that price, but I wouldn't have paid. She wouldn't have let me pay that much.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't have probably.
Yeah, but if I had saw that first, we would have attempted. But at that time, I think we were in the beginning of our release or something. So I told Mark about it because they really needed a place. And then this one came up like maybe a couple weeks after. And we jumped on it.
What do they say?
It wasn't ready until March. We signed the contract in December because we knew you gotta jump on a good place.
We're gonna tell you the price a little bit later, by the way.
All right.
Not yet.
So we can go on upstairs to our second floor. Now down here will be like the formal entertaining area. But upstairs will be where I'm gonna get my sofa and, you know, my lounge. It's not fixed yet, and, you know, my TV will go up here.
All right, wait. First of all, you have a balcony.
Yeah.
A really big balcony. Now, there's a lot of wind, and I'm not wearing any
Okay.
shoes, but
You don't wanna go out there, or?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't bring any shoes. But yeah, this is going to be great. This, especially at night.
Yeah, it's shady.
In the morning?
Good parts. Yeah, in the morning.
Okay.
Because we open all of this up in the morning. So.
Beautiful. So again, lots of light. I love that.
Yeah.
But then you have a dark area, which is good for a TV.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the other sofa.
Oh, never mind. You got a huge window there too.
TV in here, another big window.
So this is the man's room.
Yeah, this is gonna be my space. You know, so.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to sit on that stuff that much. You know, it has zebras and flowers on it. This will be my area, so. And my exercise bike. So.
Very nice. Well, you know, Gold's Gym is opening soon.
Yeah.
Little plug there for Mark's brand new Gold's Gym Mega World
Can't wait.
Festive Walk, September 1st. Yeah. They're selling them right now really cheap.
Get on down there for the pre-sale.
That's right. The pre-sale is the only time. Otherwise, after that, you got to pay full price.
Yep. All right. In this room, let me see my niece. Our niece is in here. Our niece with 3 of the cats, 3 of the 5 cats live in this room.
Well, cats are quieter, so
Yeah.
except for one of them, I think.
So we have this room for her.
Hello, Micah.
Uh,
This is nice. You got built-in closets here. Also, you got a mirror.
Yeah.
You got
she
the.
has a little dressing area.
Yeah, she's got everything there. And that's you brought that in, obviously.
Yeah, that was actually a storage.
Micah, you know what? I know you're a Filipino because you know why? Because there's no air conditioning on it. It's so hot in this room. She's like totally chill.
And she was under the covers.
Totally happy with this.
She was under the covers.
Right, exactly. Wasn't hot enough. Wow.
So she's not going to run up my AC bill, I can tell you that.
Micah, do you like your new room? Yeah. You got great windows, eh? I love them.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful neighborhood too, though. There's a lot. You have restaurants. You got everything.
Yeah. They're actually building a convenience store closer here. And
Well,
so
no offense to Micah. We're gonna move real quick because it's so hot in here.
This is we have to tidy up these bathrooms a little bit because they didn't renovate these.
Right.
And
They just
so
need-
it's
they
like
just need
it's
it.
hers. We'll go around the other way so these cats won't get over here. What's up, Bailey? She's all paranoid.
Oh.
We have
Hello, Bailey.
3 in here. They're all rescue cats.
Oh,
We
okay.
rescued her off the Esplanade.
Well, how do you even get them to come to you? Most cats in this country hate people.
Well, I don't know.
You have to get them young, usually.
Yeah, they were all really.
Oh, okay. That's why.
All right, so we'll move.
All right,
on
thank
here.
you, Micah.
Micah, you can get back under your
Yeah,
cover.
that's right. That's right. Don't get cold on us.
I can't believe it's so hot in there. She's
Oh.
under that heavy. That's a heavy.
And it's humid in there.
Yeah.
It's 42 today.
She might turn it on sometime during the day. So here's the other bathroom here. So
Yeah, so same thing. You still haven't, there's not much to do, I guess. It's just a bathroom, so.
yeah. This is we have a shower.
And it looks blue in the camera. It's not. It's gray.
Yeah, it's actually like mid-century modern green.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
This will be your guest bedroom because
Wow.
you're moving, and we'll always accommodate you here. Now this has 2 other cats right now.
Well, I like cats. And this one is really lonely.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's delicious. He was actually our mascot for our Big and Easy Lemonade. If you
Oh.
look at our little logo, he's on the logo, and that's Salacious Crumb, what we call him.
Wow, very friendly.
Yeah, we rescued him from the middle of the street, almost getting run over by a tricycle.
So happy to be pet right now.
These 2 cats came from Palawan.
Oh, wow,
And
you're
this
so
one,
cute.
this one is Julia. Now
Oh,
the
Julia.
vicious little dog is afraid of this damn cat.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
This
Hey,
cat-
wait, you just told somebody what to do. That we're going to bring a tabby cat over here.
Well, no. He
Only
will
that
destroy
one.
it. He's only afraid of her for some reason.
So, yeah, so this is a really big room.
This is going to be the guest bedroom.
Okay. It's enormous, though.
Yeah. And they all have AC. So.
Yeah. And you got over here closets and everything else.
Closets. I like this room.
And your neighbor here has got like some gardens going on and stuff.
Yeah.
How's the neighbors been so far?
So quiet. They're
Nice.
entertainers, but they like to just sit on that balcony and talk. You know. Corey, Charlie.
And then, of course, it connects to the same bathroom there, too. Fantastic.
So we'll peek in on maybe a rare species of a Filipina at work.
Oh, my. Whoa. He's kidding.
She's in a meeting, so let's just wait.
So quietly.
Good articulation, think of less is more. Right? So go back to that one thing. There is this book called The One.
So your wife is a manager of a company.
Yeah, she's a product manager for a company in India. She might have heard the accent.
Right.
And so
Exactly.
that's her workspace. You know, she comes up there, and works remotely.
Exactly.
When we
It's
travel.
like an OFW, but she works from
Yeah.
the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because she works for a foreign company. And
They pay her in dollars. so it's really nice.
she's got a good wife, what can I say? Well, actually, Bea is fantastic on every level. I really admire her. Right? She really is. She's a girl that's got everything put together. We'll talk about your business in a minute. There was one more room though, right?
No.
Or that's just the CR?
Yeah, that was the
Oh yeah, we did that.
yeah.
Okay, good. Let's go downstairs. All right. So before we talk about what you pay per month and everything here, but let's talk about first your business, because right away once we mentioned it, I know there's going to be people like, wait, you guys own businesses in the Philippines? So quickly, what kind of business? What happened to it? That kind of thing.
Yeah, in 2016, we started a business in Puerto Princesa, developed around a beverage business and kiosk in the malls. And we put one in Robinson's and then one in SM, which was actually being built. You know, in Puerto Princesa, Robinson's had been there 5 years, and that was the first major mall there. Then SM came, a couple years after. Well, within 1 year after we moved in. It's Big and Easy Lemonade. It was really successful. The reason why we ended up in Iloilo is because we had nowhere else to expand in Palawan. So we moved here, and the plan was to come here, populate, go to Bacolod, populate, go to Cebu.
Right.
But as we were doing that, we came here, they were opening malls all over the place. So when we got here, Festive wasn't even open yet. It was just about to open.
Wow.
Out in Haro? Is it Haro? Or further down where they have the other
Pavia?
Robinsons, Pavia. Yeah, the Robinsons, the GT Mall and City. So we put one out. Those weren't even open. The first time we rolled in there, man, it looked like a ghost town out that way. So once we settled in, we said, hey, there's so many places to open. Let's just put them all in there. So it kept us here a little bit longer. And but just as, you kind of fight getting new locations going, and pandemic hit. And we, I just chose to shut them down because the malls really weren't, it wasn't like, oh, well, nobody can come in here, you don't owe us anything. It was like, we'll take 30% off, and you still had utilities and everything. So we had 5 or 6 locations here in Iloilo and 2 in Puerto Princesa. So it was just, it didn't make any sense. So we shut them down.
But you had a good run, and you guys learned a lot from it, and
Yeah.
you were very successful. It's just you can't predict the pandemic, of course.
Yeah.
And so, what's the future in store for you and Bea?
Well, we're you noticed that ball gown, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's launching this ball gown business. She's been buying ball gowns to rent.
Oh, that's
rental ball
amazing.
gowns. So she's going to start that. We have a restaurant concept that we created around our Big and Easy Lemonade, but it's a Big Easy Cafe, which is going to kind of be modeled after real Creole, French Creole, New Orleans style food. So we have the menu, the concept, everything ready to go, and there might have been a chance we would have put it in Festive, so I'm really glad we didn't. And so we may do that. I'm kind of enjoying being really officially retired now,
Yeah. And you are from New Orleans.
so. Yeah, I'm from New
Yeah.
Orleans.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I've stalled everybody long enough. I think it's fair now. All right. So before you moved into here, you were paying how much a month?
Well, the place we lived in, initially when we lived in Molo, we were paying 40, and that's another very kind of exclusive small subdivision. The owner of Toyota Philippines lived across from us.
Oh, wow.
Kind of.
Okay.
That was their occasional house.
So it was nice.
Yeah. And that one was 40, but there were a lot of problems. The old house, wooden floors, termites, wood floors with termites. So it was a lot of problems. So we couldn't do anything anyway. So we moved way out to Haro. Initially, that was 25 when we moved there.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
a good chunk out of the city. Like it takes some time.
Yeah, to get around.
And there's plenty at that price around there.
Yeah.
And some of them are quite nice.
Yeah. If you don't mind living out there, but everything we like and want to do is here.
Yeah,
So,
that's right. That's the problem. That's what I always tell everybody. I'm like, well, that's kind of the issue. Great stuff. You can get what you're looking for, but how often do you want to go to Festiwalk? How often do you want to go to Mega World? SM really will dictate if you were going to love living there or not.
Yeah, because there aren't any really big stores out there or malls to get to, and then you're kind of almost in between, getting between, going out to the ones toward the airport or the ones toward here.
That house in Haro was $25,000, and we were talking about that.
Oh yeah. It went from 25, but they were creeping to 30, which, sometimes landlords every year they want to raise the price up, and we just protested. Sometimes, no, we're not going to pay that much. We're going to move, and generally they'll come back down. Okay, compromise.
Right.
So
okay, and so here we are.
So here we are. Do you want to know the original price of this place?
Sure. Start from there. What did they want?
Okay, the original price was $50K a month,
which is incredible.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people would ask more than that here.
Yeah. So it was 50, and I don't know. Somehow we got it to 40, so we're paying 40.
Somehow, or who did all the negotiating?
Well, to be honest.
Do you speak, by the way? I don't even know if you speak Ilongo.
No.
Okay.
No. But I think, I don't know. It was just we kind of hit it off with the owner.
Oh, you have great landlords.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're really nice people. They have mango farms over there in Guimaras.
Oh, wow.
I don't think these came from
good
there,
connections.
Yeah. So they just liked us, and they knew we were going to stay, and they knew we would take care of the place.
So you got it for 40.
So they got it for 40.
That's really impressive for this size house in a gated community, fully fenced in, everything, and the size of this. How many square meters? Do you know how many it is?
No, I don't.
No,
but
I
I think the
so.
lot might be 500.
Yeah, I think
600, something like
500 looks about right to me. Yeah. And I think this house has got to be, the floor of it's got to be 3, and then you have 2 floors.
Yeah.
So it's probably around 600 square meters, if give or take. Yeah. Well, it's a really nice house, Stephen. I appreciate you letting me come and take a look at it, because I know a lot of people want to move to Iloilo City, or at least considering it, and showing them what kind of options that are out there and what's available. Often with a lot of work, right? It's not easy. I think we always tell people this in the channel, that there is no master list anywhere. Even if you're buying, selling, doesn't make a difference. There is no master list anywhere. You have to go to many different sources, friends, you helped Mark in City, friends, Facebook, everybody. You need every tool in your toolbox to be able to see everything that's available.
And for starters, even with our channel, people that want to move here, they say, hey, where's, Remax? Or I'm like, there's a Remax website for Iloilo.
Yeah.
Those houses that have been on there, I see houses on there that have been on there 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And before that, they had been on there maybe 5 or 6 years prior to that. So you can't really. The best way to look for places here is Facebook.
Yeah. There's an MLS also, MLS.ph.
Yeah.
And it's 2012, the website.
Yeah.
There is nothing listed, and you can go to the bottom of the page, copyright 2012.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either a fake one and they got court ordered shut down, or they just left it, or they just abandoned it, or it's real and they just never did anything. They just didn't follow through.
Yeah.
So there is nothing.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out. But that's actually how you find gems.
You do.
Right? Because people make up ridiculous prices sometimes, yes, but then also other people have no idea what they should charge, and they take somebody, if they just like the person, they'll take you.
Yeah.
By the way, and now we can actually say hello to Bea.
Hi guys!
Because she's on her lunch break or something.
Yes!
Yeah. So you're liking the house though, right?
Very much! I'm very at peace in here.
Yeah. And the dogs seem to love it.
Do you like the house?
I'm very impressed with your house. Very, very impressed. You got a great deal all around. It looks like a perfect house.
And it's so quiet.
Yeah,
So quiet.
it's true. It's true. Other than these guys. Oh, I pointed. I shouldn't have pointed. All right. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
I hope you guys like these kind of things. I hope they're very helpful. If you do find them helpful, please click like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And we'll see you again very soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen's amazing, by the way. All right.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again.